here, and welcome to the Sparks Show, where we got comedy, news, and two forgettable dicks.
With Sparks.
You've got tiny wrists.
Pike.
Hates French toast and your children.
And you, the committee.
Yo, what up, fucker?
Subscribe now and become a committee member. Let's rock.
That's what I'm talking about.
Come on back. Come on back. Back this way now. Come on. Get your ass in here. Hey.
That's how I walk out on the dance floor. Just like that.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah,
Everybody.
dude.
Oh, good.
Kill
I bet everybody wants to dance with you. I bet you've never danced ever.
I bet excuse me.
Voluntarily.
All the time. I'm a dancer, bro. I'm married to a Latina. You kidding me? All I do is get out there on the dance floor and make an ass out of myself. All I do.
Yeah, but I'm saying she's dragging your ass out there. Like back in the day, you weren't the guy that was like just wiggling his ass out on the dance floor like you just described.
Excuse me. Are you kidding me? I was always on the dance floor. I've never been good, but I dance. I throw it down. I got this fish move where I walk like I'm a fish, like every time. It gets him every time, Pike.
So you're just a goof out there.
Yeah, of course.
You're just goofing. Yeah.
Dancing is incredibly dumb and stupid. And if you're not being stupid while doing it, then what are you doing?
It's people that aren't. That's the only way I can do it, is if I'm like you described, goofing around.
Gotta be
so they
goofing.
know you're not serious. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm out there, like, what's the other option? Trying to be sexy or something? Like,
Yeah.
get the hell out of here.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No. I'm what they call a gringo. And so what I need to do is gringo it the hell up to the point where it's exaggerated and over the top. Then
What is a...
That's a white guy. That's what Latinos call white guys. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a gringo. Hey, and you know what? I can't help who I am. All right.
So they make fun of you, like you're their jester, basically. Like, hey, look at the gringo.
Get a load of this guy. Look at this guy trying to salsa. Look at the little cha-cha on this whitey, And I'm like, yeah, that's me. Woohoo, They can dance. All Latinos can dance.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah.
It's just how it goes. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to try to compete. But Pike, before we even get started, let me ask you this. What do you think Prince Harry calls his dick?
Prince Harry. Let me think, because it's a good question. Redheaded fella.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
so I'm picturing
his name
Harry. That might be kind of like the opposite, because I got to imagine the prince is keeping a well-kept Johnson. I mean, if I can manage to get down there once a month, I think the Prince of England probably is able to keep it pretty clean.
I mean, that, or do you think he's like, I'm the Prince of England. I can do whatever I want. Are you kidding me?
That's possibly true, too.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he's
comfortable.
born with this sense of arrogance,
Yeah. You don't need to. Yeah. Because, that's one of the all-time confidence boosters is trimming up your pubes.
Oh,
this guy doesn't need it.
Being a prince.
Oh, that too. That's on the list. It's up there. Combine the two, and Jesus Christ, nobody can stop you.
Oh, I know. Yep.
That's why I don't think. Yeah.
So what do you think?
He does, because he's got the whole thing where he's never going to be on the throne. He's the second one. He's like 10th in line.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, probably. What? Okay, I'm thinking of what do they call him? The Duke of something?
Yeah, I know. Windsor.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I'm gonna say he calls it the Dick of Windsor. Ye old Dick of Windsor.
He's got to call his balls the Hendersons, right? He's like, hi, I'm Harry, and these are the Hendersons. Please tell me he's seen that movie.
I don't get the reference, but I mean, it sounds funny.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
I like just naming the balls Henderson. What's it from?
The movie is called Harry and the Hendersons.
Oh, I should have guessed that. Huh, okay.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, Sparks, let me ask you this.
Yeah, Pike, go ahead.
Okay, sure. Is there a certain food that you find if you eat enough of it that your bowel movements are cleaner and healthier? Because I'm having some issues. I need some advice.
Like it slicks the.
Yeah, you know what you know what the goal is, right? Like,
yeah,
minimal toilet paper, in and out.
Yeah.
Is there something that you could prescribe to
bro.
Pike?
Oh man, high fiber, bro. High fiber.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah. Here's what you do.
How do you get your fiber?
I want you to eat a bag of apples. I want you to eat an entire bag of apples. Normally I buy apples one at a time. I want you to buy a bag of them.
Bag of them.
They're small.
Like,
There's bagged apples are like the smaller ones. And
yeah, but don't you get
bag,
bags of like Red Delicious and bad apples?
Doesn't matter the apples. You're going to eat them in a day. You're going to eat a bag of apples in a day. And then the next day, you're going to shit all those apples out. And it is going to be like a July day with a slip and slide, my friend. It's just going to be like, whew, you're going to be flying out the backyard. Oh, my God. Eat one bag of apples. That's your remedy. Okay?
Beautiful. That seems like a lot of like sugar, isn't it?
Yeah, it's probably too much fructose. But if you want to just cleanse that back end and you want to make it, you want to make it like a dam burst, then you eat 6 to 8 apples in a day. Okay? And I don't want you to juice it. Don't do that. You need that pulp. You need it.
Jesus.
Okay?
That's like almost constantly eating apples. I'm going to be the apple guy.
Just every 2 hours, eat an apple. Every 2 hours. Not a big deal.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. You're welcome. If it's your first time here on the Spark Show, well, then welcome. That right there is at Pike Taylor Radio on all social media. He's got a clogged poopies. And then I am at Sparks Radio on all social media as well. If you want, give us the follow wherever you find your social media. That'd be great if you could help us out. But if you really want to help out the show, my God, look at this. Hit the subscribe button. Look at it. Look at it down there. Hit it.
Swing.
It's
Swing.
there. Next to a thumbs up button. Once you hit the subscribe, bell thing pops up. Hit that too. And if you're enjoying this show, wherever platform you watch, listen, whatever you do, drop us a rating and review. That'd be just super dope. All right. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much for being a part of this thing. We got a big show planned for you today. We've got multiple news that matter stories. Mine are pretty all right. One, I feel like relates to you personally, Pike, and I got this just for you. So,
is that right?
Yeah. I mean, I saw it and I was like, I better let Pike know about this. So,
thank you.
We are going to be getting to the news that matters. But first, Pike.
What's going on? Why are you smiling?
Oh, Pike the Trickster. Is Pike the Trickster back? What are you, just on a roll lately? You're on a tear.
You're going to have to fill me in.
Okay. Well, you changed the artwork of the podcast to this, right? So when people look on Apple Podcasts, they see this photo popping up, a shirtless me with what looks like a RIMNATION tattoo of some sort. And then it says comedy show with your face and a heart around it on my nude shoulder. So,
People loved it. You notice how my shoulders are too broad to fit in the heart? Boy, what a good problem to have. Huh?
They are. They're a little broad shouldered there. So, Pike, I asked you to make a graphic. You made a shirtless one of me. Not appreciated. You also put RIMNATION on me, which I am not a member, nor do I want to be involved in RIMNATION. Okay, I'm not into RIMNATION. You, Pike,
Yeah.
you say that you head the subcommittee of RIMNATION. Subcommittee.
I do.
Is the perfect. It should be sub-committee. Because apparently that's what you all are. So
Rim
what-
Nation. We meet on Wednesdays.
Okay, so RIMNATION. Not a fan. I don't want to be part of it. The committee is the fine folks that enjoy this show, and now you're sullying their good name with RIMNATION. And then I was DM'd something over the weekend, Pike, and someone said, "Hey, I thought you didn't support RIMNATION," and I was like, "I don't." And they're like, "Then what is this?" I said, "What is this?" And it was a link to sparksradio.com, the shop that we always talk about here, where we make $1.90 profit. And Pike, guess what?
Yeah, what's that?
There's a RIMNATION t-shirt now up on the shop. Why would that be there, Pike?
Well, I don't know who's in charge of our merchandising. Somebody made a RIMNATION shirt.
Yeah, I wonder who made a RIMNATION shirt.
It wasn't you?
No, it wasn't me. I don't want this. I don't want to be associated with this.
Well, I guess by process of elimination.
Oh my God.
Listen, how many shirts were you selling before this? I guarantee these things fly off the shelves. It's multi-purpose. Anybody can wear a RIMNATION shirt.
No, they don't. Nobody should wear a RIMNATION shirt.
I disagree.
No.
Dude, and let's not act like, going back to the, we'll call it the election of what we want to call the listeners, the committee now. RIMNATION was probably the most popular. When it didn't, don't you think it won the People's Choice Award for best name?
No.
Everybody was all about it.
Nobody wants RIMNATION. You want RIMNATION. You keep peddling RIMNATION. You put it on my chest, okay? And now you're putting it on other people's chest via t-shirt.
Yeah, I'm just going to quick look into my Instagram messages. Here's a guy, hey, Pike, blah, blah, blah. He says some stuff. Great job on the show. Hashtag, you guessed it, RIMNATION. So there you go. That's just one guy.
All right. Yeah, one guy.
One of many. One of many. Well, let's just leave the shirt up and see what happens.
I don't even want. How did you even design the shirt? When did you do this? How long has it been up?
It's been up some days. Okay. How many sales has it made?
None. Zero.
Yeah, because
you
you haven't
known about it.
Right, because we haven't promoted it. Now we've promoted it. Watch.
I'm not promoting it. I'm anti-promoting it. I'm saying don't go buy. I'm going to take it down. I'm going to take down this shirt. I'm not going to sully our shop.
You're not going to take
Shop
it down.
the shop.
You're not, because there are people who want that shirt, including me. So leave it up. You can be mean about it and be a dick. Go ahead. But listen, this shirt it's an underdog shirt. Okay? You don't want it. Everybody else wants it. Just leave it up.
Yeah, it's an underdog shirt because it's just like a dog. It's about licking their own ass. Getting their ass licked.
Not technically their own. Well, but, I mean, if it was possible, maybe. But it's not. Last time I checked, it's not.
Oh, sweet mercy. All right. Well, if you want to shop the shop, don't buy the RIMNATION shirt. All right. Get it like an actual decent shirt. The Sparks Radio shirt. Shout out to Stefano and Ken who have bought shirts with our whopping $1.90 profit margin. Really appreciate it. However, we got to stop with this RIMNATION thing, dude. It's become a plague.
You know what? So, the more you do this, the more I want to keep growing RIMNATION. So keep it up. You got a shirt in there. What's next? Beanies, pins, Bumper stickers.
We're not getting bumper
Oh,
stickers
that would be
of
good.
Rim Nation.
I want one. I would put that on my car.
It goes on the ass of the car. It goes on. Should go near the
Rim
tires
Nation.
for Rim Nation. All right, let's get to the news that matters.
Yes, this is the news that matters. Yes, this is the news that matters. Holy shit.
There he is, the Rim Nation bandit, old Pike Taylor Radio. Pike, before we get to the story that I specifically chose for you, I have to talk about this one because this vaccination is, this is pretty much the biggest news story of 2020. Aside from the pandemic itself, everyone's talking about the vaccine, right?
Yeah.
So why would a Russian doctor who is a specialist in the COVID-19 vaccine be mysteriously found dead after falling off his balcony in Russia and being stabbed multiple times?
What? He fell off, but he just happened to be. Was he stabbed after he fell?
Apparently,
Or
he got
before?
stabbed and then fell off his balcony. Police are saying it's a mystery. I think we all know what's going on here. It's clear.
Is he
as
living?
day.
Is he living in Russia?
Yeah. He's living in Russia.
Yeah, they did it then.
Yeah. Yeah. Some's not cool with the vaccine over there in Russia, and he was going to be like a whistleblower of some sort, and they threw his ass off of a balcony. By the way, this isn't the first doctor in Russia to just fall out of a window.
God dang. Why? Well, who else did?
There was another prominent, I don't remember if she was a research doctor or if she was a hospital asking for more like PPE, but she was found dead after she accidentally fell out of a window.
That'd be unpleasant. Take care of me.
Yeah. So this guy got murdered, right, by his government. That makes sense, right? We're all seeing that, right?
It's obvious.
Yeah. So what happened? What's going on with the vaccine? Why would they kill a vaccine scientist unless it doesn't work? Or do you think that's it?
Does he work for Pfizer or Moderna?
No.
What's his involvement? So he's just pro-vaccine? I don't get what.
It
what
says
because it's too late. The vaccine's out.
well, yeah, but Russia came out with their own vaccine. It was called Sputnik or whatever, right?
Oh,
So
I did not know that.
Russians, oh yeah, dude, they like came out with their old one, and now India purchased like 1 billion units. That number could be wrong, but they purchased a bunch of the Russian Sputnik COVID-19 vaccine.
Really?
Yeah.
They got their own thing going on over there, huh?
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh.
Yeah. They got their own thing happening here. So what happened? He had recently received a Russian grant to study new ways of diagnosing and treating malignant brain tumors. He was an advocate of research in the use of herbs and mushrooms as cancer treatment. He's kind of a kooky guy, this dude. He's wearing imagine a Hawaiian shirt, but make it a vest. And he's got he's got a mustache like Colonel Sanders, he's kind of an out there kind of dude. But he's dead because he was thrown off he was murdered. He was murdered. I don't know,
I don't get
dude.
the stabbing. I don't get that. That's just like if you're gonna throw him off the balcony, just do that.
I don't know.
Why you gotta stab his ass?
Normally Putin poisons people. Normally he has hit squad and try to kill people by poisoning them. There was just his opposition, the political opposition was just poisoned. And he survived. Yeah, he survived. And now he's like, oh yeah, dude, I was poisoned by Putin. He's trying to get rid of me. Dude, just crazy shit, man. Crazy. So I'm curious to find out, this isn't the last we're hearing of the Russian vaccine. I bet we hear that again. But by the way, totally down. I'm going to take the vaccine. I can't wait. Just not the Russian one. I don't trust those fucks at all.
Nope. I'm gonna take it too. And yeah, I'm gonna take it.
Yeah.
All right. Have you been following along with this court case? This is one of the big court cases in America right now. I've been following it since the beginning. So we finally have a ruling on this man, 42 years old, who is seeking compensations from his parents. That's right, suing his own parents for destroying his porn collection. It's a tragedy, really. This guy, he's 42, so he gets divorced, okay? Sad deal. So to make it even worse, moves in with his parents. So now he's like divorced and living with his parents. I know you know about the latter portion of that, but it's a totally different situation.
This seems kind of eerily similar here.
Nah, man, you still got your family. It's all good.
That's true. Yeah.
Now imagine had you been divorced if your wife left you.
Oh, dude, just the
and
eternal
then you had to
sadness.
move in.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
So all this guy had left was an incredible pornography collection. They value it at around $25,000.
Oh, my
DVDs,
God.
tapes, multiple boxes of toys. You got to imagine what's in there. So he moves in, and now his
semen?
parents.
What is semen?
Oh, dude, loads of semen.
Oh,
All the semen you could handle. So this guy, now his parents seem kind of like old school, right? They didn't want this porn in the house. Oh, heavens, no. Well, he was going to bring it anyway. So he moves in, and he's got the porn collection. I don't know where he put it, if they don't have sufficient storage, if it's just sitting out in the living room. But eventually, Dad, in his own words, quote, did him a favor and got rid of it, all of it. So this guy's pissed. I mean, that's a lot of porn.
Yeah, 25
so
G's. It's like a year of college.
College in like, 2002, because we all know you don't need DVDs anymore.
Yeah.
So here's what the judge ruled. Can you believe this? The judge ruled that his parents do owe him for the porn, which is amazing. It's a big victory. I mean, this guy's taken L after L, going all the way back to his divorce. Now he's finally got a victory, and he's going to get paid. They're working right now. This is what the lawyer said, that they're working with the hang on, I got to find. Oh, I'm sorry. The experts from the Erotic Heritage Museum in Nevada.
Yeah,
to help them.
I've been there.
You have. Of course you have. What brought you to the Erotic Heritage Museum?
They had I was interviewing people outside in the parking lot. They had it was called the Naked Mile Run happen.
Okay. What?
So, yeah.
Were they naked?
No, because it's illegal to run naked. So they wanted to, but the cops showed up. They didn't, but they people were wearing socks and just their little skivvies. And then I was talking to one person. He's like, I don't know. I saw people in their underwear, so I just took off my pants and started running with them. I was like, all right,
That's too funny.
This is ridiculous. But yeah, they were the ones who put on the race. It's right down there by Fashion Show Mall. It's right behind Trump's hotel.
Oh, on the strip there?
Yeah.
Huh. No kidding.
No.
I'll have to stop by.
There you go.
So they've got some experts that are trying to determine the damages, but what do you think? Let's say your son years from now shows up back home, his wife left him. He's got a bunch of porn. It's all he's got. His whole world is contained to 12 boxes of porn.
Yeah.
Are you going to throw it out, or are you going to be cool about it?
No, I'm going to throw it out and be like, dude, you're a loser.
Fuck you.
What are you talking about?
You don't dabble in porn?
First of all, what year is it, Pike? All right, it's free. It's online. It's gone digital like everything else. Number two, maybe this is why your wife left you, because you're a weirdo and a freak. You can't put it down. You're an addict, and you blew our kids' college education on VHS tapes. It's 2020. It's about to be 2021. What are you doing? VHS tapes? Dude, people don't even look at their wedding videos, and those are on VHS tapes. What are you doing? Can't fast forward. You're like, oh, hold on, honey. Hold on. I got to turn the tracking on. Hold on a second. A little fuzzy around the edges. No. Stupid. This whole thing is dumb. This guy's an idiot. Now he sues his parents. What kind of scumbag is suing your parents? The only time you sue your parents is if they're drug addicts. You know what I mean? And they stole your drugs or something. I think that would be it.
Man, these guys are losers, though. I mean, we've all been threatened by your parents. Like, my stepmom used to come in and say, if you don't clean this up, I'm going to throw it out of here. Or she still says that to me. She's like, if you don't come back in, my room at home, I still got, like, shit in there. She's like, if you don't clean this up, it's all going in the dumpster. Never does, and I know she's never going to. So these assholes probably... No.
He's 4.
My room.
Pike, he's not 13 years old. He's a 42-year-old grown-ass man living with his parents. They should be charging him rent. He should be trying to mend his life back together. Instead, he's concerned about his collection. Like, this is just awful. And shame on the parents for producing such a piece of garbage. Like, maybe
Dude, they're collectibles, like you said. It's not like he's pulling.
No.
I doubt he's throwing the VHS into the VHR or VCR.
VCR. You don't even know what it's called anymore.
They're worth money. Obviously, it's like $25,000.
No, he spent that when VHSs weren't free. By the way, it's free. It's on the internet. Okay, it's completely whatever. You can take your CD collection and throw it into a fire right now. Even though if you spend $50,000 on it, you can stream it free anywhere, anytime, any place. It's all available online. You don't need it anymore. 2, if his parents invested in such a mighty porn collection, he wouldn't have been produced. So that's where his parents' mistake was. They're the ones who should have invested in such a collection so they didn't have to produce such terrible offspring.
I don't know why you're just dunking on this guy so hard.
Guy's a piece of trash.
Okay, he's 42. That's like one VHS a year. I mean, you know how shit adds up. Pretty soon you got a whole collection. It's just his birthday porn over 42 years. Yeah, it's going to be a bunch of boxes.
No,
hey,
man.
Did you see a quick aside in the porn conversation here? Did you see that Pornhub took down like thousands and thousands of videos of like the amateur stuff, like the made at home kind of thing?
Yeah. I mean, I read
like
the
a big
article.
chunk of
I didn't see it. They said it was like 60%, or no, 60 million videos.
Dude, that's like that's some of people's favorite stuff.
I thought it was brilliant that they did it because it was all the unverified stuff. Because I guess there was some underage stuff, so they took that down because they couldn't verify. And so until you verify, they'll put it back up. But Louis C.K. had a great joke about porn, and it was
here's a guy that loves jerking off. Great.
Yeah. Is this story about him? Career's over, divorce, living back with his parents. But he had a great joke about porn. He goes, I think that we could just stop making porn right now. Like, we don't need any more of it. Like, we have enough on the planet. Like, if you started watching porn alphabetically between now and the end of your life, we wouldn't even get past anal. That was...
It's so true, though.
It's so true. We have enough. There's enough made. We've seen it all. We've done it all. And now it's infiltrated this show with a hashtag RIMNATION t-shirt. Look at that. Look what you've done. Dude, you've sullied our good name.
You got to get off this RIMNATION being gross. It's not about licking bee-holes. It's a philosophy. It's a lifestyle.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle, all right. It's definitely a philosophy as well.
Man, you're the one making it gross. I'm going to get you and your family RIMNATION shirts for the holidays.
Oh, how dare you?
Imagine you're a little boy in a little tiny toddler RIMNATION shirt. Aww.
Don't you dare.
What size is he? Is he a 3T?
You're going to make my kid into this guy you just talked about. This dude. Yeah. And in 40 years, I'll have to kick him out of the house. You're like, no, you can't live with me. Not when you bring in that old classic stuff that you have. What's weird, dude?
Oh, dude. It'd be vintage then.
Can you imagine back in the day in like the 70s and 80s having to watch it? You have to put up like the reel-to-reel film reels. Yeah. It's like running in the background. What are you
can't
doing
just do
there? Nothing, Mom. Watching.
it takes so long.
Yeah. I'm watching sports
You can't wait.
footage. Watching the film from the game.
Films.
Yeah. Or you have one of those like tile click projectors. Boop. Remember that thing? Like you had to like play the cassette tape at the same time, so you had to change the thing. The cassette is of the lady. Oh God. Oh yeah. Boop. to the next same frame.
Oh, it'd be so hard to be discreet.
That's what I mean. I know.
Right. Yeah. Because now it's like they go to the grocery store. Okay, you got some time. But then it'd be like, unless they're on a week vacation to go see their family across the country, like you're not going to be able to get that setup going. There's no way. They're going to walk in.
Dude, so you're saying every time you go to the grocery store and you see like just a wife shopping by herself, we know what's happening on the other side of that coin. We know what's happening at home.
100%. Okay, oh, she finally left the house. Okay. Here we
encourages humanely killing pythons because they're now infiltrating. It's now an invasive species that's infiltrating, different areas of Florida, and it's killing other wildlife there. So that's like, oh my God, dude, you live in a state that's being overrun with massive pythons. They say they range from anywhere from 16 to 23 feet long.
fuck that. Do you have a list of the specific regions of the state?
It doesn't say specifically where, but now people want to eat them. They're like, oh, well, let's make sure that it's safe to eat and we can put it on the menu in restaurants. Python.
Yeah. You know what that reminds me of? Remember that scene in the movie? I know we talk a lot of film here. Do you remember the movie Waterboy starring Adam Sandler?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a scene where, because he's like a Florida guy, and they eat, for dinner, she serves a big old snake.
Yeah.
And somehow it looked kind of appetizing.
Kathy Bates
and Henry Winkler was over for dinner. Talk about a cast.
What a
Star-studded.
What a cast. Yeah, that's amazing. No, I don't remember what the snake looked like, but yeah, dude.
It's gross.
It's
gross. The only thing sexy about it was that it was dead.
Those swamp people down there, they eat snake, man. They have this entire time.
They have to.
I guarantee it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's where they're all at. Because I've been here, over a month now. Knock on wood, I have not seen a single snake. I've seen 2 alligators. No snakes.
On the golf course, I hope?
One on the golf course. One was in the ditch or like in a little thing of water. Swimming.
Like by the side of the road?
Yeah.
No way. Just like out in the
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, you can see him. He was swimming, but you can see them. It's a gator. Yeah. The golf course one, that thing was just out in the open, just chilling there like 20 feet from me.
Jesus Christ.
I know.
It's terrifying.
Beautiful creatures. Dude, I don't like that news you got though.
Sorry, bro.
I don't like hearing about the snakes. I don't want to see them.
Well, you live on the 25th floor, so that helps.
Yeah. Yeah. You better believe I still check the toilet every time I go in there.
That's
just in case
smart.
one snuck in through the pipes.
Very smart. Yeah.
All right.
What do you got?
Well, hey, in China now. Okay, it's been a whirlwind couple weeks. Let me know if I've already told this story.
Excuse me. Are
in
we
China,
reusing the same stories?
What's a 4-day-old story? But sometimes these stories get recirculated. Who knows? So in China, because of the coronavirus, here's what they're doing on the airlines to try to make it a little safer for everybody. Okay.
All right.
Hello.
Hello.
They are. Yeah. Hello. They're making. My wife is leaving.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Hopefully not for good. That's how it would go too.
Yeah, exactly. Bye-bye. She found your gross porn collection.
AKA my browser history. No, come on now. So in China, they're making flight attendants wear diapers. They think that this is going to make it cleaner and safer on flights because then it limits the amount of time the flight attendants have to go to the bathroom using the actual bathroom. So they're just saying, hey, shit your pants, fill it with piss. And that's better. That's the better scenario for everybody.
This is awful. So wait, so your flight attendant's going around and she's got a giant Duke in her shorts?
She filling up that diaper.
Jesus
Imagine that, because
Christ.
when they're scooting by with the drink thing, the one you got the one that's backing up, then you got the one pushing, and those asses are right in your mouth level.
Yeah, dude, you're getting brushed with ass constantly on a flight. Whether it's people like walking in front of you or it's the flight attendant walking by you, it's ass rub central, bro, and it's not pleasant. It's not a pleasant rub.
It's already not. Now fill one of those asses with poop and pee.
I don't understand. Why not just flush? Is it the flushing in the toilet that's shooting things up?
It's just all the touching. It's just in those, those bathrooms. I mean, my God, you got to touch everything. Especially if there's turbulence. Freaking bouncing off the walls. Yeah, they just don't want them in there. They want to limit the amount of contact. So, gross. That's what I would say.
Yeah. Good Lord. Flight attendants are just, Why would they encourage that? Dude, if you were a flight attendant, there's no way you wouldn't shit your pants, right? You would just hold it till you get to the airport.
Yes. My God, yes. Can you imagine the feeling of, I mean, we've talked about shitting our pants, but imagine having to sit with that.
No.
Ugh.
Hell no.
Ugh.
Hell no. And by the way, even if it was 8 hours, I would hold my pee. I wouldn't go in my diaper. You know what I mean? There's no way I would.
No.
I would just still hold it. I'd be like a camel. I'd just sit there, meditate, go into my mind palace, and just be like, all right, we're gonna get there. We're gonna be okay. Try to think some pleasant
if you
thoughts.
just don't drink water would be the strategy.
Yeah. You get thirsty up there in the altitude, though. It'll parched.
You're gonna have to either be thirsty or you're gonna have to piss. It's one or the other.
I'd rather be thirsty than have to pee. I mean, there's no way around it.
It's like I always tell myself, you're either gonna be hungry or you're gonna be fat. Which one do you want?
Fat. I'm choosing fat because being hungry is like the worst feeling ever.
I'm just kidding. What's there's a movie or something where they're like, remember, the hungrier you are, the skinnier you look. I'm like,
Oh, that's that ain't right.
Now,
sad. Do they call the diaper? Is it like Pampers? Pampers. It depends or anything like that. Are these
they
adult
don't drop
diapers?
any name brands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The headline reads, China advises flight attendants to wear nappies for COVID protection.
Yeah, this is probably like a British or Australian.
Yeah,
that's what they call. The rest of the world calls diapers nappies.
Oh, they do?
Yeah. Here's what we do. We invent a line of diapers for flight attendants. We call them jet streams. It's perfect.
Gross. That's perfect. Perfectly disgusting.
Yeah. That's what the diaper is. And, or maybe instead of all this touching, there's just like a seat behind a curtain. And then what it does is it just sucks it right out and shoots it out of the back of the plane like a spacecraft, like in space.
Yeah.
So you let it go and it's like a Dyson, just sucks it right off you.
I kind of like that.
You know what I mean? Doesn't even have a chance to touch the cheeks because that suction power, it's basically sucking it right out of your hole. And it's just shooting it right out of the plane. And it lands like Joe Dirt, you know what I mean? Like he thinks it's a bomb or whatever. And then that's it.
That's easy. Or you just stick vacuum tubes up. Everybody on the plane has one in their ass. And it's like, it's just a web of tubes. But if you have to go, it just right out the hole you just described. You don't even have to get up.
I love this idea. It's like a pneumatic tube from a bank. And everyone's just making their own deposits as you're going around.
Love it. There we go.
This is easy.
And you got one on, the urethra, so you can piss too.
I love it. And you put one on your face. So you sneeze, it goes right out the tube. You know what I mean? There's no COVID being passed around if we cover all our holes, you know? That's all we need.
That's right. Mm-hmm. The big three, anyway.
The big three.
You worry about the ears later.
The big three. It's the weirdest category of porn of all time. The big three. All right, well, there you go. That's how we should end the show today. Make sure that you are hitting that subscribe button. We love it. Thank you so much for enjoying the show. Keep telling friends. We see you telling friends. Oh, we see the numbers going up. It's absolutely incredible. Thank you so much. Tell a friend about this show. You can always rate and review it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Podcast. I don't know. There's a million of these things. So wherever you consume this thing, that'd be great if you did some kind of interaction. But we really do appreciate it. Follow that guy on all social media. It's at Pike Taylor Radio. Pretty cool. He's a good dude. Even though he's kind of weird. And then you got me, who's totally normal in every single way. At Sparks Radio.
In a very boring way. Very normal. Like he doesn't like fun stuff. RIMNATION is appalling to him. You know, normal.
It's disgusting.
Like your parents. Yeah,
exactly. That's it for the show. Thank you so much. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Over, motherfuckers. Now get out of here.